Hi guys, and welcome to another quick video tutorial here on the Kiki, Manny Photography and Orms blog. My name is Manny, and in today's tutorial I will show you guys a quick technique how to change color in your images. Now, as you guys can currently see, I do have this model standing right in front of me with a gray shirt, blue pocket, and I just want to give that shirt a new color. Okay, so let's get started. First, what I did is took the shot in Studio and I just edited it a little bit in Camera Raw, adjusted a few tweaks, and then opened it as a smart object in Photoshop. Now, as you can see, it's a smart object down here, and I have it set as original. I renamed my original layer to original, and then now just have it as a smart object because I want to work very constructive today. So if we're doing a mistake, we can just fall back onto this original layer. Okay, let's get started. I'm first going to select this original layer, going to go all the way over to my tool panel over here and just select my quick selection tool, select that, and select the add mode over here. And now I'm pretty much able, due to that I'm working with a Vacuum Intuos 4 board, I'm able to just with my wheel select my brush size and just turn my brush size really quickly up and down, and this just saves me time. So if you Photoshop quite a lot, this Vacuum Intuos 4 board helps you quite a lot, and get yourself this is really awesome. For those of you who are working with CS5, you can also hold Control and Alt together and just with your mouse go left and right, make your brush size up and smaller and bigger with this, or feather your brush by going up and down. Okay, now for this technique I want to have a really hard feathered edge and a smaller brush. For those of you who don't have all of this, you can go up here to the top and just select your brush size over here, hardness 100% and spacing 25. Okay, let's get started. First step, what I'm going to do is just select the area I want to pretty much put a new color into. Okay, select all of the shirt, just really roughly. Okay, selected that, looks good to me. Going to zoom in a little bit closer because I can see down here we didn't select that so nice, and we selected the pants, and we're going to fix that quickly. Okay, make my brush size really small again, select over here, paint that in really nicely, and now have a look. If I press Alt, I can directly move into the minus or subtraction mode, and I can just subtract my selection down here. Okay, going to paint that a little bit in again, go over to the right hand side and just subtract that. Okay, it looks good, and to the top that looks, everything looks fine. Over here I wanted to add a little bit, just going to zoom in there. Okay, over here at the top, make my brush size a little bit smaller again, select that, and over here and on the left hand side as well. Okay, make that a little bit nicer. Okay, don't worry if we didn't make it that nice, we can still fix that in a moment with our masking tool. Gonna zoom out a little bit again. Directly I'm going to press Q just to see as my mask. Okay, everything looks quite good to me. We made a nice selection and we selected everything that we wanted. Okay, going to Q that again, go out of our quick selection mode and have just our selection. Okay, now to fill some color. Still on my original layer, I'm going to go all the way up to menu, into layer, going to go to new fill layer and solid color. Okay, select solid color. Directly you see a new layer, and this is going to ask you for the name of your new layer. I'm just going to say color for now. Use previous layer as create clipping mask. No, we don't want that. Color none and mode normal. If I'm going to OK this now, you will see that all of our selection will be filled with a new color. OK that. Whoops, and directly you see, wow, now we've got a white shirt, or pretty much just a white layer, a layer with white, and we just filled out our selection. But wait, I don't want a white color, I want, say, a red color, or say maybe even a bluish color. Select the blue color, that looks good to me. Okay, maybe a bit darker, yeah, cool, that looks good. Gonna say okay that, and I have a blue shirt. But wait, this doesn't look real at all. Yeah, I have a small trick for you guys. I can go to my blending modes and go all the way down to color. Select color, and wow, have a look. That looks good already. But that doesn't look so real to me. It looks more like a shocking blue. I wanted just a normal blue. Okay, I've got another trick. I can go again to blending modes and change that to soft light. Now have a look. If I turn to soft light, wow, then it directly pops into a blue color, and this looks more real to me than before. Okay, now if I zoom in this a little bit more, I can actually fix this a little bit because we painted, or our selection wasn't that nice, so I'm still able to fix my selection. And if you want, you can also fix your color a little bit. I can go onto my color chart here again, double click on here, new, or the color picker will come up again, and now I'm able to just make that color a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, say a little bit darker looks actually pretty good. Okay, if you want to, you can also tweak it into a very different color if you want to have green, yellow, orange, red, whatever you want to. I'm going to keep it as blue now. Say over here, if you go left and right, you'll make it saturate that a little bit, and if you go up and down, you'll make the color a little bit stronger. Okay, so play with that, have a look what it does and what you like. Gonna okay that, and I have my blue colored shirt now, and I like that, that's good. But I still want to fix all of my selections that we did. So how are we going to do that? Okay, next step, I'm going to select my mask over here, and I will now with my brush just paint in the rest of that what we missed. Okay, gonna go zoom in really closely over here next to his neck here, and I want to still paint that in. So I'm gonna go into my brush tool over here with my Vacom Intuos 4 board again, just make my brush really small and then paint that in. Oh, but why am I painting gray now? No, I wanted to paint in some color. Yes, that is because you have to change your foreground color back to white because you're painting on a black mask. So when you paint with white, you will paint in your selection, and when you paint with black, you will paint it out again. Okay, so select white and we'll go into paint. Paint over here, paint it really carefully. Just do this really precise because this is the step where you have to be really precise with your painting. Okay, I'm just going to do a rough now. Over here and a little bit onto the neck and down here. You can still feather your edges and just paint it really carefully while you're doing this. Feather your edges and you will see that it just works easier for you. Okay, go all the way down till here and we can actually see that's good. On the hand doesn't look so real to me, so I'm going to switch my foreground colors back with X. Just make that a little bit black, and on the hand looks alright. And over here, that looks good to me. Over here a little bit, paint that out and switch foreground colors again, paint that in again. Okay, if the more precise you do that, the quicker you will actually finish with your image. Okay, down here a little bit, alright. And now pretty much what I still wanted to do is I wanted to change this pocket of his back to the original color, because now at the moment you can see that the logo is blue as well and doesn't look real to me at all. So you're able now to make a new selection around this, or just with your brush paint it in really quickly. So I'm just going to paint it with my brush out, brush it over here and just brush over the pocket and just get that original color out of it again. Okay, going to paint all over this here and over his hand and maybe here at the top. Just always remember, the more precise you do it at the beginning or while you're doing this now, while you're painting in here, the better it will look at the end. So just do this very carefully and take your time while you're doing this. You can even zoom in very closely if you want to and just paint it in as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave it for that now and have a look. That looks pretty real to me. Looks quite good. I'm going to go and blend this layer out again. Blend it in, blend it out. This was the before and after. Before and after. Wow, have a look how awesome this technique was. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys a little bit. My name is Manny. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.